Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sammie Kamau, and kama kawaida, this is real life abroad, and I told you it's reloaded. I'm back again with another interesting video, and today I want to talk about something that people has been asking for so long time. Oh, I'm sorry for keeping you this long. Today I'm gonna be talking about jobs. So if you're there, take a pen and a paper. You gotta write this. You gotta take notes, But first of all, I want to take this chance to thank you all for continuing subscribing to my YouTube channel. There is nothing that is making me so encouraged when I come back, like when I come back to my YouTube channel and to see new subscribers, new people coming in, new comments. I mean, it's so encouraging and I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. It's really supporting me, and I really thank you guys for that. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, come on, it's free. Just hit the subscription button. It will not charge you anything. Just be part of this family. Let us grow this channel. Let us go to the next level. I'm looking forward the day that we'll have 100,000 subscribers, the day that we'll have 1 million subscribers. Who knows? We are going to create an empire. We are going to create, an empire. It's gonna be something so encouraging, and I want to put each and every one of you on board. At the moment, I'm really focusing on people who are coming from Africa, or people who want to pursue their dream to go abroad. Later on, I'm gonna be talking and I'm gonna be sharing real life of people who are living abroad. People who lives in US, people who lives in Canada, people who lives in Australia. I mean, their basic life, things that they do every day, the kind of jobs that they do, so many things that happen in their real life situation, right? So before we go on, kindly hit that subscription button. And I normally told you, this is real life abroad. On this channel, I normally bring things that are happening in real life situation for people who lives abroad. If you're new here, please, kindly, I don't know how I'm gonna beg you. Come on. Before we go on, hit that subscription button and you're gonna be part of us. Hit that notification button as well. You're gonna be notified each and every time we have a new video. So be part of us, grow with us, join us. Let's take this channel to the next level. Thank you to each and everyone who has been so encouraging to me, who has been giving me morale, who has been motivating me, who has been asking me questions. By the way, I am responding to so many questions that people have been asking me. And to make the matter worse, people have been asking me in different social media platforms, WhatsApp, Facebook, have been asking, through their comments. Some people direct message me, DM me. I would really encourage you to put the comments, to put your comment or to put your question through the comment section so that I can be reviewing all of them, in the same platform. I don't want to go to Instagram, go to Facebook. Sometimes I want to be very honest. So put them on the comment section so I can get to know what you think, your question, the topic that you'd like me to cover. And I'll be compiling all of them, and at least I'll be trying to tackle one at a time. Thank you so much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. So today I want to talk about jobs. Like I've said, jobs. Take notes. People have been asking me, how can we come to Australia to work? They've been calling me, get us some jobs, connect us with some employers there. Can we get like contracts? I don't mind to do so, but I wanna go deeper into these things of job. It all goes in line with leaving your country from whichever country you are. Let's talk about Africa at the moment. Let's say you're in let's say you're in Uganda, let's say you're in Nigeria, let's say you're in Kenya. Whichever country that you are, you really want to go to Australia or to Canada or to USA to work. But it's not easy as you think. Remember, before you leave your country, you need a visa. There are different categories of visa that you need. Either you want to go as a skilled person who is going to work, that you are not tied to anything else, you are just going to work. You may be going as a as a visitor. You're going to visit someone, and maybe along the line you can work. Or you're going to you're going abroad as a student. You're going to study, but at the same time, part-time, when you are not studying, you are working. So there are things that you need to put in mind. But for people who've been asking me specifically, can I come to Australia to work? Well, here is what I have to say. Before you think about coming to Australia to work, I want you to think differently, or to compare, to compare and to contrast. Australia is not like Kenya, Africa, Uganda, Tanzania, that you can get any jobs even without skills. Like, for example, back in my country, someone can call you and tell, can you do this? And because I'm who I am, I'll just get in there and say, you know what? I can do it. I can do it. Say no more. Do you want me to till this land? Hey, I know how to till the land. Do you want me to, can I get a driver? Say no more. I'm more skilled. I can drive, I can cook, you can do whatever you can. But in this country, things are totally different. You gotta do something that you are trained for, and you're not gonna do anything outside that. If you're trained as a doctor, you're not gonna say, I'm a doctor, I can drive, I can do this. Or get me any job, I can do it. There is nothing like I can do any job. Unlike our country, that's what most African countries happen. When you say, I want this person, doesn't matter what you want, that person, you get him right now, right there, unless you're talking about professional jobs. So when we talk about jobs, we talk about, let's say, at least 3 categories. First category, we talk about skilled jobs. Second category, we talk about non-skilled jobs. And third category, we talk about semi-skilled jobs. Well, if you're looking to come from Africa or from any other part of the world and go and work in Australia, or go and work in Canada, or go and work in America, United States, you may not be qualified, to go and work in these 2 categories, unskilled and semi-skilled. Mostly, they would like people who are so skilled. So, which skills do you have? Is a question. The skills that you have will allow you to go and work. And when we talk about skills, we talk about professional skills. We don't talk about drivers. Drivers are semi-skilled. So, okay, let me go deeper into this. When you talk about skilled jobs, we talk about jobs that you went to university, you take a course, you study the whole course, you finish your university, you finish your course, and then you went ahead and get a job, work for a couple of years, so you are experienced along the same skill. So you studied the skills, and you went ahead to you went ahead from university and work, with what you studied. You either you studied to be a doctor, you finished your doctor course, and you went to work in the field as a doctor. So you've been employed in certain hospital for a couple of years. That is skills. That itself, it's skills. You studied to be a nurse. You finished your nursing course. You went to work in the hospital as a nurse. For a couple of years, you've been working as a nurse. That is skills. You studied to be a teacher. You finish your teaching course. You finish your education course in university or whatever. You went to you got a job in school or a lecture or whatever, or in college. You've been teaching. So teaching, you've been doing a couple of years. That is skills. So that is what I'm talking about when I talk about skilled jobs. You're trained on a certain skill. You know how to do it. You've been doing it for a couple of years. You can prove that you got that skills, and now you want to scale your skills to a different country. You want to sell your skills. You're expressing the interest to go and work in a different country based on your skills. So that is skills that I'm talking about. When we talk about semi-skilled, which most people who have been asking, can we come and work? Most people falls in this category: semi-skilled or unskilled. When we talk about semi-skilled, we talk about people like driver, course that you can do within 2 days, within a month, within 3 months, you're done with your course, but you've been doing that. So that is mostly semi-skilled drivers. What else? Let's say, I don't know, drivers. We can talk about maybe work in the construction for a certain period of time. Now you gain the skills, you know how to do plumbing, you know how to do welding, some of those, and mostly those semi-skilled skills, you get them in polytechnics. In most cases you get them in polytechnics. I mean, short-term courses. That's what we categorize them as semi-skilled. When we talk about unskilled, we talk about you can go in construction. You can just do anything. You are just cleaning the construction in the construction site. You've been employed as a cleaner. You've been employed as as a gate man. You don't need a lot. You've been just standing there to open a gate. You don't need anyone. You don't need skills to open the gate. So unskilled jobs, those are jobs, I mean, they are the basic that you can do. You do it in everyday life, even in your house, even at your home, even wherever. So those are semi-skilled. So when we talk about skilled, semi-skilled and unskilled, in these countries, this is what happens. Semi-skilled, you may not get a visa, especially from Africa, to come and work in semi-skilled industry. Skilled, you may qualify, you may be eligible, but you don't know. You may be qualified to come and work in skilled professions, skilled jobs. As a doctor, as a nurse, as a teacher, wherever. You can be able, IT professionals, you can be able to come and work in those skills. You all need things that you need. Okay, I'll talk about in another video, things or steps that you require to come and work in skilled jobs. But let's, for now, concentrate on unskilled or semi-skilled. So what is the easiest way to find yourself or to land yourself in a country like Australia and work in semi-skilled or unskilled jobs? Of course, do they pay? Very, very well. They do pay very, very good money, and you can be able to take care of yourself with semi or unskilled jobs in these countries. I'll be honest with you. You're working in the construction, you make good money. You're working in semi-skilled, you're working as a truck driver or van driver or delivery driver, you make good money. You're working as a cleaner, you clean people's houses, whatever, you make good money. I'll be honest with you. The only thing is to get a visa, to get yourself from Africa, to get yourself from Nigeria, to get yourself from Uganda, to get yourself from South Africa, Zimbabwe, wherever you are, to get yourself from there to land in Australia, to land in Canada, to land in USA. And remember, you need to be so legitimate. You need a legitimate, legitimate visa to come and work, because you don't want to land and start frustration, start fighting with the government, start being chased by the government. It's gonna be so frustrating. So definitely you need something that will make you land here, and when you land here, you can start working. Easy? Is it making sense? I hope so. So make sure you note this. The easiest way, this is what I can advise, or this is from my point of view. If you feel like you are semi-skilled or unskilled and you'd like to go to Australia, why don't you consider different type of visa, especially as a student visa? With student visa, you're allowed to work and you're allowed to study at the same time. So before even you finish your studies, before the end of your study period, whatever you've been studying itself, it's a skill. Is it making sense? Yeah, whatever you're studying, before you finish or during the study period, after you finish, you get a course, you get a certificate. Suppose you've been studying nursing, suppose you've been studying project management, suppose you've been studying, community services or social works. That itself, it's a skills. You need to come to study those courses, or you need such kind of courses for you to get those skills, for you to be able to work, to live and to work in Australia, or let's say any other country, Canada, wherever, in US, UK, wherever, mention them. You can also come to study as a doctor. So that is one of the most, that is one of the easiest way to get yourself into Australia. When you learn as a student, you have 20 hours of studying. I mean, you have 20 hours of working each and every week, and you have the rest of the time studying. When you're not studying, let's say you're on holiday, school holiday for 3 or 4 months or 2 months, you are allowed to work full time. With that, and with the money that you're getting, you'll be able to pay your school fees. I may say so if your parents are not able to support you, or partially you can be able to earn whatever you're earning from, from your work, partially pay your school fees, and you get the rest of the support from your parents. If you are wise enough, or if you are, if your upstairs is so good and so clever, you can be able to save wherever you're working, whatever amount you're getting from your job, save it and pay your school fees and leave and get some extra. This is secret, don't tell anyone. You get some. Save for yourself, save for your future. In case you go back in Africa, you decide to go back in Africa, you have some extra cash you can take with you. So this is what I really find, this is the easiest way that I can advise people. If at all I say, you can work, study, when you talk about, when you see agents having big banners saying work, study and live in other countries, this is what they mean. The easiest stream of coming is coming as a student or going through student visas. All other visas, to be honest, I'll not advise you because I have no idea how it works. Personally, I came as a student. That's what I do, that's what I know. So I'm not gonna advise you to go on a different type of visa because I don't know how they work and I don't know how long they take. However, with time, I'll be able to dig into it. I'll get someone who is super educated or who is super experienced with this type of visas and how you can maneuver from different visas to others and get yourself working, because the mainstream or the main thing that we are looking here is to live and work. That is what we are looking here. You all want to come and change your life. You all want to go and work. You all want to think about to build yourself. That's what we are looking for. So in this case, the easiest way I would advise you, for those people who normally ask me, can we come to work? Ask yourself, do you have skills? If you have skills, well and good, fair enough. You can come as a student. I mean, you can come direct to work. You can come, you can just be assessed. And if you are qualified, you will be able to come and work easily. You don't have, and with that, by the way, if you come to work, if you come with skilled visa, you are eligible for permanent residence. You are eligible for citizenship in future. If you come as a student, there are also different routes. There are also different steps that you're gonna go through for you to become residents and for you to become citizen one day. But at the moment, even for those who are coming as in skilled visas, just remember, skilled visas, it's also a big or a whole lot of process, and it will consume your time. It will take your time. So why don't you think about maybe coming for master's degree, coming for maybe PhD degree, and then in future change your PhD or change your papers, change whatever skills that you got and start working. So personally, I would say that is the easiest. For those people who have been asking me, can we come to work? Can I come? Can you get me a job there? Honestly, if I'm in that position, I'll definitely do it. But at the moment, to be honest, it's very, very hard to get someone because it's very hard to prove unskilled, and if you feel you got skills and you cannot prove those skills, it's very, very hard to convince the government that you have skills. If you are unskilled, honestly, how are we going to help each other? How can I help you? How can the government understand? Because the government, one thing that you need to understand is the government don't want burden. They don't want people to come here and start feeding them. You cannot tell the government, oh, I've been working in this, and you don't have the proof to show. Here, the government works with proof. They want to prove this. You write, I was working in this company, they will contact that company. You write there, I was doing this and this. They want to show, they want to see the proof of what you are talking about. They want to know exact person that they are bringing. These countries, there are few things that they normally concentrate on when they bring people in their countries. they concentrate on their age. If you are too old, if you're over 60s, bro, don't even try. If you're over 60s, I'll not advise you. Get your son to come here and invite you. If you're over, I'll not say which age that you may not be eligible, because I'm not a professional on this, but I'm just trying to say, they look at the age. Which age are you do you have? I mean, in which age group are you falling in, and are you productive in that age group? Let's talk about from 20 to 40. That age group is very productive. Those are people who are working day and night. Those people can work, so they don't mind. They don't really care, especially from 20 all the way to 35. That's an age group that is so good. They really want to concentrate on that. From age of 35, they start looking for something extra. From age of 35, they know maybe you got a family, maybe you got, you got some other extras. What have you been doing from age of 20? What have you been doing? We know maybe before the age of 20, you are studying, you are in uni, you are in college, you are in high school. Yes, we understand. But from the age of 20, what have you been doing? They really want to concentrate on that, and they want to know. So if you got the skills within that period of time, then at the age of 35 or at the age of 40, you'll be able to apply for, for skilled visas or skills to come and work. So that could be very easiest. So that are, some of the few things that government look. What are you bringing to our country? Are you going to be a burden when you come to our country? And how are you going to benefit our country, to benefit yourself and to benefit our country? Those are the things that they concentrate on, because that's why they have this kind of selecting. They choose, they select one by one. They don't get people as a group. They want to get one by one. So those are a few things that I would have said about working in Australia. If you normally if you've been asking me how you can work, how you can come to work in Australia, at least you have the idea now. You can come to work in Australia, but there are channels that you're gonna go through. If you don't have skills, if you're semi-skilled, please try to get yourself a student visa or any other type of visa. When you land here, then you can decide you're going to work, how you're going to build yourself. If you have skills, then you are qualified. You can apply. You can apply to be assessed. You can get that expression of interest, and after expressing the interest, you can now provide all the documents, all the proof that the government will require from you, and from there, I know, you may get your visa. I can't promise you, but depending on all the papers that you provide, or depending on all the proof that you provide to the government, you may be qualified to get your visa and to get yourself to work in Australia. So I'll get deeper in this topic. I'll continue with this topic, but that is all I had to say at the moment, because people have been asking me, especially in the previous video I talked about this is the best time to scale yourself, to scale your skills, to invest in your studies in other countries. Because to be honest, I'm not saying we are not so good in Africa, or I'm not saying that the situation is not so good in Africa, but to be honest, when you get into these countries, you get exposed. At least there are things that I know that I didn't know when I was when I was in my country. There are so many people that I've met. These countries are multinational countries. They have that kind of connection. You meet people from different countries, you get different cultures, and you scale. You're able to lift your knowledge in a very great height. That is if you have good up there. So that is all I have to say at the moment. I'm trying to make short videos. In the next video, I'm gonna continue either with this one, or I'm gonna continue with the same topic. I'm gonna continue telling you guys how you can come to work and to study, and some of the easiest way. That is one of the easiest way that I've talked about now. Get yourself a student visa. Even if you have that skills, just know student visas versus skilled visas. With skilled visas, you're gonna take too much time. You're gonna spend a lot of energy. You're gonna spend a lot of time. You're gonna spend a lot of resources, as well as but different. With student visas, you may not be spending a lot like you could be spending on the skill visas. So get yourself a student visas when you land in that country that you want, when you land in Canada, when you land in Australia, when you land in UK. Now pray up with your papers, bring your paper on board, put the paper on table, think about what you want, invest in it. Get yourself a lawyer, get yourself a registered migration agent, put the papers on the table, tell him this is what you have and this is who you are. You've been a doctor, you've been treating people, you've been doing this. Get him to understand, write a good letter, put up all the documents together, apply for that skilled visas, and then you get to work. So that is all I have to say, and I hope you get what you want. Whatever you want to scale yourself up to, whatever you want to do out there, I wish you all the best, and I know you're gonna get it. One thing I normally tell people, stay focused, sell your skills, do something. Don't just sit down and think that things will come looking after you. You have to do something. Some people normally ask about going abroad and doing things. They don't even have the passport. You have to think about that. How do you build your faith? How do you build your focus? How do you start reaching your goals? You have to start from the lowest. Don't think about, oh, who will accommodate you? How will you go? How are you going to apply? How are you going? And you don't even have a passport. You don't have even that in any single certificate. You don't have, you have to compile yourself. You have to put yourself together. So start from the lowest, put your things together. And from there, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get what you want. So build your faith from the scratch, get yourself passport. If you think that one day, one time, you want to go abroad, you want to go, doesn't really matter, doesn't really care. I mean, it doesn't matter if you want to go to Canada, you want to go to Australia, you want to go to Dubai, even going to the next country, maybe going to the neighboring country from your country. If you're in Uganda and you want to go to Tanzania, so it doesn't really matter. Get yourself that passport. Even that country is abroad, so get yourself a passport, prepare yourself, start that small preparation. If you have that in mind, you're gonna get it in future. Other than that, may God bless you, may God expand your boundaries, may God help you to put yourself together and to remain focused and to chase your dreams. This is Real Life Abroad, and don't forget to hit that subscription button. That one I'm praying, man. Make sure you hit that subscription button, otherwise you go finish me, or you're not gonna finish me, or okay, make sure you hit that subscription button. From Uganda, Banande, Mukwana, make sure you hit that subscription button. From Tanzania, kuuza hicho kidude cha kusubscribe from Tanzania. And from where? From Zaire. Patoto wa Zaire, make sure you hit that subscription button. From Kenya, hey, watu wa ni monjoka. So from Kenya, hit that subscription. Guza hiyo kidude cha kusubscribe. From wherever you are in Africa, if you are from Nigeria, is it Oga Jorof na hit that subscription button na. So from wherever you are, make sure you hit that subscription button. Let's grow this channel. Let's make this channel grow. I want to make it grow, and on the other side, I'm gonna get a lot of information. Wherever you need to know, I'm gonna get it there. So I'm gonna be coming with the short videos, and I'm gonna be telling you what you want to hear. So make sure you hit that subscription button, and you